Football Academy. Before moving further, we are going to give you the starting lineup for each of the sides here. Gidda Youth starts with Fode Kujabi on in goal, number 30, number 16 Mohammed S. Jaju, number 12 Kajali Jasi, number 4 Sirifo Bojan, number 3 Yankuba Baji, number 18 Yaya Balajo. The veteran player, of course, anyone who has been watching football from the Brikama Box Bar Minister will be able to tell you who Balajo is. Yaya Balajo is number 18 for Gidda Youths. Number 6 is Abubakar Samura. Number 5 Aliu Baji. Number 2 Saliu Balde. Number 14 Molamin Sise. And then you have Haruna Koli as number 7. That completes the starting lineup for that of the Gidda Youth side. And now Fortune starts in goal with Sekou Jeng as usual. Number 24, number 30, number 21 Bubakar Bah. Number 25 Samba Baji, the captain. He is back for the Fortune side after serving his suspension, his 2-match suspension due to a red card. That was a disciplinary caution given to him by the officials of that particular game that he was sent off. Number 29 for them is Mod Lamin Dabo. Number 77 is Babukar Job. Number 16 is Musa Bojan. Number 24 is Mustafa Sedi. Number 23 is Makode Jasi. Number 11 is Mod Lamin Toure. Number 18 Dauda Sankare. Number 17 Mod Lamin Conte, also as the lone striker for the Fortune side as usual, completes the starting lineup for the Fortune side. Now Fortune regains position through Mustafa Sedi, who places the ball to Conte. Conte tries to dribble past the defender, but he went to the ground. Number 12 Kajali Jasi is penalized for that foul on Molamin Conte for the Fortune side, just outside the 18-yard area of the Gidda defense line. Now Fortune, to benefit from that early chance in the 4th minute of this particular encounter, Makode is on the ball. Sankare is also standing there. We have also seen Samba coming there. We shall soon know who is going to be given this responsibility for the Fortune side to execute that particular free kick for them. It seems Makode Jasi is given the responsibility for the Fortune side to actually deliver that free kick for the Fortune Football Academy. Makode Jasi now. The center referee is having some word with those around the wall, 4-man wall Gidda. This particular game is the center referee Abdullah Sise gives green light to Makode Jasi. Makode sends inside the area, but that was a very good palm away by Fode Kujabi for the Gidda Youth side. Fortune regain position to Samba now. Samba plays the ball inside the area, header, player goes to the ground, a foul awarded to the Gidda Youth side. This particular game is officiated by Abdullah Sise, Abubakar Toure as the first assistant referee, Nima Sow as the second assistant referee, and also Sisao Jame as the 4th assistant referee for this Fortune Gidda encounter at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Gidda now plays from the back. Number 4 controls for Gidda, but this possess Fortune regains position. Gidda regain position now to the number 14, who tries to send the ball inside the area to the captain, and number 2 who cages Saliu Balde, but Saliu could not connect. Fortune has to clear their line to now. Makode is with the ball now. Makode drops the ball to Molamin Dabo of Fortune. Molamin plays the ball back to the captain Samba, who places the ball to Sekou Jeng, the captain. Sekou Jeng, the netminder for the Fortune side. Also, Fortune is also missing another instrumental defender of theirs, who was also given. Abdul Jaju was also given a red card in their last knockout fixture, where they won also. And also the team coach for that particular game was also sent off for the Fortune side. But Samba is back on them, and he is handed back the captain's armband for the Fortune side as usual whenever he starts the game for the Fortune Football Academy in this year's Nawettan. Gidda youth player goes to the ground and a foul is awarded to him. The ball to be taken by Balajo for the Gidda youth side. Number 6 for Gidda, Bubakar Samura plays the ball short to Balajo. Balajo sends the ball to Saliu, and Saliu clears the ball away to avoid the ball going out for a goal kick to the Fortune side. Plays the ball, but his player could not control the ball well, and then it rolls over for a throw into the Fortune side. Taking shot, Fortune's number 77 turns beautifully. Babukar Job there plays the ball to Samba, who plays the ball to Jeng Sheikh, who plays to Molamin Dabo. Molamin looks up. Molamin now plays the ball to Makode. Makode is now with the ball for the Fortune side, who plays the ball to the midfield. Makode plays the ball back to Samba. Samba plays the ball back to the goalkeeper Sekou Jeng. Samba is currently playing in an unusual position. Perhaps he is now taking the place. Makode, that was a beautiful header by Makode. He dribble passes the goalkeeper. He goes to the ground. Foul against the goalkeeper for the Gidda youth side, for the Kujabi. After bringing Makode down outside the 18-yard area, and a yellow card rather is been awarded to Fode Kujabi for bringing down Makode as he was moving with a counter-attacking ball towards their end. That perhaps has to be a very, very necessary foul from the goalkeeper of the Gidda youth side. Had Makode gone in there, Makode rounded him, that would have been an easy goal for the Fortune side. And then, in order to prevent that, he has taken that risk of bringing him down. He knows he would be penalized if he had done that. But the only thing that he can do to avoid the goal to him, perhaps that is to bring down that particular player who was all alone going inside the area. Abdullah Sisse, the center referee for today's encounter, will give a green light soon. He gives the green light to Makode now. Makode prepares to kick. He sends inside the area, but went away from the goal post, and a goal kick to the Gidda Youth Football Club. Gidda plays the ball so to their number 6, who plays the ball back to the defender. Sends in a long one inside the area. Chester down, but not a very good one. Sankare for the Fortune side. Gets the ball, plays the ball to Makode, but the first touch from Makode wasn't a good one. Gidda on the possession now, but Molamin Dabo headed the ball away for the Fortune side. Mustafa got the header, and then a foul is awarded to the Fortune side against the number 3 for the Gidda side, Yankuba Baji. Fortune to execute that, sends in another one inside the area towards Conte, who goes to the ground. Center referee not interested. Gidda now takes the ball to their number 6, Bubakar Samura, who places the ball to the far end. Gidda on the counter-attacking football to Balajo now, who tries to turn, but his poster wasn't a good one. Dispossessed there by Fortune. Makode is still on the ground for the Fortune side. The center referee has to make sure he's okay before the game is allowed to be continued. He's back on his feet. Bubakar back to execute that for the Fortune side. Unusual defensive partnership for the Fortune side here. Bubakar Ba is currently partnering in defense with Samba Baji, who is also the holding midfielder for the Fortune side, after both of their defensive partners are not into this particular game. Fortune to take that through to Molamin, who places the ball to Molamin Conte. Molamin Dabo collects the ball for the Fortune side, but dispossesses. Gidda's number 5 goes to the ground. Aliu Baji and Molamin Dabo for the Fortune side is being penalized for a foul on Aliu Baji. Player down for Gidda, and then the center referee calls on the attention of the medics to attend to him. Currently he is receiving treatment from the team of medics that are currently on the ground to actually give a help in regards to the injuries these players will face here. Yankuba Baji for the Gidda side is the one currently getting that treatment from the team of medics that are currently on the ground here. He's okay, he's back on his feet, he's walking out of the pitch. Thereafter he will be allowed to be reintroduced into the field to continue taking part into this particular encounter. Baji sends the ball for the Gidda side, but chested there by Molamin Conte for the Fortune side. Gidda clears their line. Fortune hits again. Makode on the ball, stamps the ball down, but a player was there. That was a high boot. Abdullah Sise, the center referee, isn't too happy about that. Samura Bubakar to take that. He has given chance to his number 16, Muhammad S. Jaju, who plays the ball to the far end to the left fullback, who crosses the ball, but Molamin Dabo headed the ball away for the Fortune side. Fortune hits again to Sankare, but Gidda collected their line, and Gidda touches to Saleh. Molamin tries to guard that ball off. Molamin goes to ground, but a foul, not foul. An offside there is being awarded against Gidda youths. Sekou Jang quickly taking that particular ball, but ball is headed away by the Gidda's player Molamin Dabo to execute that. Molamin throws the ball inside the area. Molamin Conte held the ball out. He went to the ground, shouting, but he's in okay, so the center referee has to stop the play and also to make sure that Molamin Conte is okay, but that wasn't any foul. The center referee will hand the ball back to the Gidda youth team to start the play again. After that fair play call from the center referee, Gidda youth is currently under the guidance of Adam Acham and Musa Sow, while Fortune Football Academy is under the guidance of Lamin Mane and Sambujang Du as the first and the assistant coaches for this particular encounter. Now Gidda youth number 7 turns beautifully, goes to the ground. Haruna Koli Balajo went to the ground, foul against the Fortune players, but the ball has to be played back. Gidda's Baji Muhammad S plays the ball short to his player number 12, plays the ball to number 14, who was dispossessed there by Molamin Dabo. Gidda on the ball now. Gidda Balajo is on the ball, but he was pushed away from the ball by says the center referee by Molamin Conte, and a foul is awarded to Gidda youths. Number 12 for the Kajali Jassi plays the ball back to his defensive partner, that is Muhammad S. Baji, handed the ball to his number 5, Aliu Baji, plays the ball to Samura. Samura plays the ball back to Jassi. Jassi plays the ball back to Samura now for Gidda youths, who plays the ball back to the goalkeeper for the Kujabi. For they plays the ball back to Muhammad S. Jaju. Gidda tries to possess the ball, but Fortune now to Sankare. Sankare tries to play the ball to Conte, but he was dispossessed, and Gidda gets the ball back again. They will start the play for the Kujabi, the goal netminder for them. who places the ball to Mohamed S. Kujabi rather, who plays the ball. Now Gidda is on the attacking plane there in the far end there, Gidda. Now the left fullback for the Gidda, let's see what they can do. Crosses the ball inside the area, Gidda cheeks to number 7, Haruna Koli, but that was nowhere to trouble the fortunate minder, Sekou Jeng. He was well positioned there and then he saved his side from conceding the fourth goal into this particular encounter. Samba Paji now, Samba places the ball to Sankare, bounce foul against Bubakar Samura. Molamin Dabo plays the ball to Sankare now. Sankare is on the ball for Fortune. Sankare tries to dribble past his marker. He does well. Sankare still goingless. Sankare inside the area, crosses the ball low. Gidda clears their line. Salu heads the ball in, but the assistant referee in this particular end, Abubakar Toure, the first assistant, wave in for a throw in now. Molamin Conte for the Fortune side is on the counter attack. Plays the ball back to Sankare. Sankare tries to go solo, but that was too much power on that particular ball, and it wasn't well directed by Dauda Sankare of the Fortune Football Academy. We are into this 18th minute of this particular encounter and still 0-0 between Gidda Youth Football Club and Fortune Football Academy in the round of 16 of the Brikama Sports Committee Summer Nawettan. Of course, it's at the knockout stage. One of the sides here today must go home with a win. If they are not able to settle it out in the regulation time, perhaps just maybe it has to be decided from the post-match penalty shootout to actually give an opportunity to one of the sides here to make their way to the quarter-final stage of this competition. Is that going to be Gidda Youth Football Club, or it has to be Fortune Football Academy? Remains in the limbo. We can't give you an assurance of which of these sides here will be going home with the victory, because looking at the way both sides are possessing the ball and the way they are attacking on one another tells you a lot about the importance of this particular game to either of the sides here. Coming into this particular game, they both know, both teams I mean, know that we must win for us to get ourselves or qualify ourselves into the quarterfinal of this year's BSC Summer Nawettan, or we will have to lose a spot in the quarterfinal when we lose against an opponent that we will be playing against. So they are very much aware of that, and mentally they will be prepared to face their opponents. In regards to that, slips Gidda player Bajo slips, and Fortune on the counter attack and football. Makode tries to play the ball, but Samura rather, Bubakar Samura recovered well for the Gidda Youth side and cleared the ball away for a corner kick to the Fortune Football Academy, to be executed in the far end by the number 77 for the Fortune side, Babukar Job. Babukar Job to execute that for the Fortune side. Abdullah Sisse is having some cautionary words with one of Gidda Youth players. Ball taken on and then header away there by Gidda. Mustafa tries to go on solo. He kicks the ball away, but then it is a goal kick. Saved the center roughly for this particular encounter. Abdullah Sisse. Fortune can be seen claiming for a corner, but the center roughly awarded a goal kick to the Gidda Youth who started the play from the back. Now Samura plays the ball to Mohamed S. Kujabi. Kujabi now on the ball, sends the ball inside the area, but cleared away by the number 77 for the 14th side Job, who tries to play to Makode, but dispossesses Balajo for Gidda is on the ball. Now places the ball into the far end. That was a beautiful pass there by Balajo. Yeah, Balajo. Double passes Maka in the far end. The Gidda youth player goes to the ground, but nothing is awarded there by the center referee. He is not interested in that. He was looking for a foul, the Gidda youth player in the far end, but the center referee wasn't interested, and Babakar Job wasn't penalized. Babakar Job is on the ball now with the 14th side, who plays the ball to Sankare, who switches position with the with his number 11 and Molamin Ture. Sankare now Makode is on the ball now. Makode plays the ball back to his number 77. Now Makode plays the ball to Mustafa. Sedi is now on the ball. Tries to double pass his marker. Mustafa struggles, but he was dispossessed. Fortunately regains the possession here to Makode, who places the ball to Sankare Dauda in the far end. Double pass his marker. Tricky player in the for the fortune side. Molamin Kote now is in the ball. Dribble pass him goes to ground. Nothing says the center referee. Gidda will be moving with the counter attack and football 4 to regain position through Mustafa Sedi, who goes to the ground, and a foul is awarded against Gidda youth in favor of Fortune. Fortune tries to play with the ball quickly, but it was a dispossessed foul against the Fortune side. Now Samura Jasi Kajali Jasi will execute that for the Fortune side. Kajali Jasi sends in a long one inside the area, ball headed away by Molamin Dabo, who the ball is played through to Mustafa now Sedi. Mustafa tries to play the ball to Makode, but it was blocked, and then Fortune regain position again through Mustafa. Number 16 plays the ball back. Mustafa regains the position for the Fortune side. Now Samba turns beautifully inside the center circle, who tries to play the ball to the running Dauda Sankare, but he could not catch up with that particular ball. That was too much power on that particular ball for Dauda. And the ball goes over the touchline for a goal kick to the Gidda youth side here. That will be taken by Fode Kujabi, who plays the ball so to Mohammed S. Jaju, who plays the ball to Babukar. Samura plays the ball back to Molamin. Now number 5 for the Gidda youth side, turned beautifully. Aliu Paji plays the ball so to his player now. Barajo is now on the ball. Barajo sends the ball inside the area for the running player, who sends the ball inside the area. Now the number 11 for Gidda, the first touch wasn't a very good one, who tries to play the ball again, but Baji could not place the ball well for Gidda youth side. Now Fortune clear their line. Makode goes to the ground. Foul says the central referee. Foul says the central referee. Bubakar Samura is on the ground for the Gidda youth side. He will be getting the treatment from the team of medics that are currently on the ground. Currently on the ground, the player for Gidda youth side. He made his way out of the pitch now. Certainly he is going to be allowed to make his way in. Now Molamin Dabo plays the ball back to the captain Samba, who plays the ball to Sekou Jeng. Now Sekou Jeng for the Gidda youth side plays the ball. Sekou Jeng for the Fortune side, who plays the ball to Bah, who tries to send the ball, a long ball inside the area, but Gidda youth number 3 Yankuba Baji tries to clear his line, and it was blocked of the touch by Molamin Conte, and Gidda benefits from a throw-in who plays the ball shot to Balajo, but Gidda will regain the positioning of the ball there. That was a foul on Balajo. Balajo, one of the most senior players on this pitch. The most senior player, I should say, I believe, on this pitch here for the Gidda youth sides, and in fact between the two teams. That is a dangerous play from the Gidda youth sides here, where they decided to play from their back, and then Fortune could have done better here to Molamin Toure, who could have played the ball, squared the ball rather, for Mustafa Seni, who was in a very, very good position to at least place the ball easily into the area, but Molamin Toure tries to go on solo, and he was not able to make his way past his marker, and then Gidda had to recover from that particular mistake that they had done, and then without conceding a goal. And shortly we are going to introduce to you Mamadou B. Jallo, who is currently on the commentary cabin with us here. Shortly we are going to judge his reaction into this particular contest, because this is a game, it's a round of 16 game in the league for the BSC Summer Nawettan. Any of the sides here in between Gidda Youth FC and Fortune Football Academy lost this particular game will be booted out of the league, and then have to wait to play into the league for the next season. So it's a knockout. It's already a knockout game. When you are beaten, of course, you will be eliminated out of this particular competition. So I believe they will put on every strength that is needed for them to be able to win this, and every intelligence that is also necessary for a team to be able to overcome his opponent's threat, and also the intelligent play that they will be doing. Gidda sends in a low one, Samba heads away for the Fortune side, Makode heads, and then control here by Molamin Conte. Molamin Dabo now plays the ball to Molamin Toure, tries to double pass his marker, but he could not. Gidda use number 5, turns beautifully. Aliou Badji, who plays the ball to the veteran Yaya Balajo. Dabo goes to the ground. Nothing says the center referee. Beautifully passed there by Mustafa Sedi, but again too much power on the ball for Sankare Dauda to catch up with the pace of the ball. Mamadou B. Jallo, I believe you have watched some part of this particular game now between Gidda Youth and Fortune, and most importantly, this is a round of 16 game. Whichever side lose this particular game will of course be going home, and then will be eliminated from the league, and then the particular team must wait for next season for them to make their way back into the BSC Summer Nawettan. Your reaction so far into the performance of the two teams?
Thank you very much, Kemo. It is very, very important, very, very interesting rather in this encounter, as we are seeing both teams are pushing hard to see themselves into the quarterfinal of this year's Brikama Sport Committee League proper. As we know, Fortune are already into the quarterfinals of the knockout, and here today they are playing the league proper against a very solid side, Gidda Youth, and we know Fortune lose some part of their team as their coach, who is suspended, assistant coach suspended, and their defender suspended too. They made few changes in their today's game that are playing currently against a very, very solid, hard-working Gidda side. Though this Gidda side is a very young team, young players, And Fortune are also a very, very young team. In that case, the game is not going to be easy. We are seeing both teams are pushing harder. They are fighting, but we are yet to see a very, very good chances coming either for this side, because they all know any mistake will cause a damage for them. That is the reason these players are playing carefully here. And if the game ended draw, they are heading to penalty shootout. We know Fortune, they have a goalkeeper, who knows, who have the magic to save penalties. We saw him doing it so many times this year, and today also they are playing. If the game ended draw, they will be going for penalties. So we don't know whether today his magics or his tactics of saving penalties will work or not, but we will see them doing it if the game ended draw. Kemo.
Thank you very much, Momodu B. Jallo, for those brilliant analysis of this particular contest between Gidda Youth Football Club and Fortune Football Academy. Now Gidda on the counter attack and football in the fire, and the number 3 tries to double pass him, Baji, who tries to cross the ball, but it was blocked off the touch by Bubakar Ba, the number 21 for the Fortune side, who has been partnering with Samba Baji of the Fortune Football Academy. Unusual defensive partnership for this particular place. And also on the right back position, also today they have Babukar Job, who is also an unusual player in the far end for them. In the 4 back lines for the Fortune side, it is only Murlamin Dabo who have started, as they have started the season with 3 of the players in the back 4. Bubakar Ba, Samba Baji and Babukar Job are unusual partnership when it comes to the defense line for the Fortune this season. Some of their players were sent off due to disciplinary cautions. Gidda crosses the ball, but a ball was headed away, and then the center referee with please a goal kick awarded a goal kick rather to the Fortune side. Sekou Jeng now, who places the ball so to his defender Samba Baji, and also the captain. He plays the ball back to his defensive partners. Bubakar Ba plays the ball to Sankare Dauda, who tries to search forward. Dauda places the ball to Job now, who places the ball inside the area, tries to play, but this intercepted there by Balajo. Fortune rather is penalized for a foul by Dauda Sankare, and a player for the Gidda Youth side is currently on the ground. That is the number 5 for them, Baji Aliu. And the center referee for this particular game, Abdullah Sise, has called on the attention of the team of medics that are currently here to go and attend to the Gidda Youth player, and also one of their most instrumental midfielders for this particular game. He's been doing very well, Aliu Baji. He is currently receiving treatment from the team of medics that are currently here. And Abdullah Sise, for the center referee for this particular encounter, is been assisted by Abubakar Toure as the first assistant referee, Nyima Sow as the second assistant referee, and Sisao Jamme is the fourth assistant referee for this particular game between Fortune and Gidda Youth FC. That's the final whistle for the first half. We have already played exhausted the 35 minutes here, and then we are also going to go for a 15 minutes break. Then thereafter we'll be back with you. Stay tuned. against Mustafa Sedi for a foul on Molamin Sise. Sise is currently back on his feet. He is allowed to continue and play without coming outside. Balajo is ready to execute that free kick for the Gidda youth side. Balajo sends him inside the area, heads away, flips header by Samba Baji, and Gidda wins a free kick, a corner kick rather, from the far end to be executed by Baji, Aliu Baji. Aliu Baji will send a low one for the Gidda. Aliu sends it inside the area, but Sekou Jeng handles that ball well and then plays the ball quickly to Mustafa Sedi. Now Mustafa is now on the ball. Mustafa on a counter attacking football now inside the area for the Gidda youth side, places the ball to Molamin Conte, but Molamin let the ball for Sankare twists and turns. He plays the ball to Molamin Conte, who goes to the ground. Foul against Gidda youth, Bubakar Samura. Fortune wins a free kick inside the area. Not far from the 18-yard area. Again, Makode is on the ball. He places the ball down. Makode places the ball down. Mustafa Sedi is also there. He is there with Makode. Jase. Now Makode plays the ball. Perhaps this has to be Makode or Mustafa Sedi to execute this free kick for the Fortunes Football Academy. Center referee gives green light. Makode now. Makode sends the ball inside the area. Handball he claims. Center referee not interested. Gidda clears the line and then a header away by the number 77 Job for the Fortune side to Makode, who tries to control, but the ball went out for a throw into the Fortune side, quickly taken by Job. But Gidda clears the line. Now number 14 for Gidda jumps. Gidda is now on a counter attack and football to the number 17 Molamin Sise. Molamin Sise plays the ball to the captain Saliu Balde, who places the ball, tries to close the ball inside the area, but a block away by Job Babukar, and Gidda to benefit of a throw in. Gidda to benefit a throw in. Now sends in a long one inside the area. The last touch of the ball comes of Haruna Koli of Gidda youths, and Fortune to benefit from a goal kick. Sekou Jeng sends in a long one to Molamin Conte, who chases. Foul against Molamin Conte on Gidda's Mohamed S. Jadi, who places the ball to his number 12 Kajali Gassi. Kajali places the ball straight to Salew, who plays the ball back to Kajali. Kajali is still on the ball. He looks up and then plays the ball to the far end to his number 4 who mal controls for Bojang, but Fortune is now on counter inside into the area. Molamin to race with the ball, tries to dribble passes Maga, he crosses the ball low, but Gidda has to clear their line through Muhammad S. Baji. Gidda is now on the counter-attacking football here. 3-on-3, but Gidda is penalized here by Abdullah Sisse, the central referee for the encounter, who calls for the attention of the medics to go and deliver that medical service to Fortune's player who is currently struggling on the ground. We believe it's more Lamin Dabo. Yes, it's more Lamin Dabo who is on the ground receiving treatment from the team of medics here. Hopefully he will soon be back on his feet to continue taking part into this very important encounter between Gidda Youth Football Club and Fortune Football Academy. It is the round of 16 of the Brikama Sports Committee's Summer Nawettan here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium in a contest between Gidda Youth Football Club and Fortune Football Academy. Still 0-0. The first half ended in a 0-0 scoreline, and into the 8th minute of the second half, none of the sides is able to break the deadlock as of yet. Kujabi for the handles that ball with ease for the Gidda Youth side. He sends in a long one to his captain and also the lone striker Salu. Fortune's defender tries to head the ball to his goalkeeper, but Salu collected that particular ball. Gidda Youth Molamin Sisse goes to the ground after a foul on him by Babukar Joe. Balajo tries to play the ball very quickly, but the center referee calls for the ball to be retaken and the players to wait for the whistle before proceeding with any plays here. Molamin Sisse to execute that for the Gidda Youth side. Fortune Oseku Jengha plays a 3-man wall against this particular figure, giving the green light. Molamin Sisse sends the ball inside the area, but easily catched there by Seku Jeng of the Fortune Football Academy, and also the netminder for them, a very reliable one for them. Perhaps they have to push this particular game to the postman to shootout. Most of the fans for the Fortune here, in fact the players, will be relying their hopes on Seku Jeng, as we have seen him been saving penalties here on occasions here. In the first game where they have qualified through from the knockout, he saved 3 against Makasutu on succession, and then in the last penalty shootouts that they have also won, here he has managed to save 2 penalties from the spot. And again, if this particular game has to be pushed to the post-match shootout, they'll be hoping that he's at his best in the between the sticks and do the needful for their sides. Fortune penalized there through Makode Jassi. Now Gidda's Sisse Jasirara Kajali to execute that for the Gidda Youth Football Club. Kajali sends another one towards Baji, who plays the ball inside the area, but Molamin Dabo has to collect that particular ball for the Fortune side to replace the ball to Makode. Makode tries to play the ball back to Molamin Ture, but that was too much power on the ball, and then the ball has to roll over the touch for a throw into the Gidda side. Mamadou Bijalo, we have played over 10 minutes into the second half here. between the two sides here, and both sides it seems they wouldn't want to let the game go easily for their opponents. Your assessment so far in the starting of this particular second half?
No changes. Everything remains the same. The game is 50-50 as it stands. No chance created. No big chance created in the first half, and nothing been created in the second half. But looking into the game, we have some talent. Absolutely some talent. We are seeing some exciting runs, passes, because looking at the Gidda number 7, Haruna Koli, and their number 14, Modlamin Sise, they are absolutely creating some troubles for Fortune's halfbacks. And looking at Fortune too, we saw some changes, because looking at their defender, we saw a midfielder playing a defender here for Fortune today, Samba Baji, who is a holding midfielder, today playing as a central defender for Fortune due to the absence of their defender, who is being suspended, who received a yellow card, a red card rather, or it could be other issues, I don't know. But Samba Baji, who was with Brikama zonal team, played yesterday in Fonyi, or at Fonyi Sibanor. He played for Brikama zonal team and played most part of the game. He had a very decent game yesterday, and today also playing for Fortune. Absolutely a player, absolutely a hard-working boy. But Fortune is lacking in front, because looking the way they are playing, they connect beautifully from the back, but at the ending point they struggle to connect, because their number 11, who is Modlamin Toure, he is bit lacking today compared to those game he played. And I think we will see some changes later on, because either side did not make any changes, but both teams' substitute players are warming up. They are warming up, and the technical side will decide who to go out and who to bring in. We are seeing also Fortune making their first substitute. Their number 18, who is Dauda Sankare, is going out for Seni Drame, who is very, very good on the ball. He is also part of Brikama zonal team. Yesterday played some part of the game and has been introduced by their coach. And I think Dauda Sankare should be given time. He is the player who is just giving hard time to this Gidda side. I think the coach rather should give him time. But to me, I think that number 11 should go out, because he had been not playing he used to be, or he used to play for the other parts games for Fortune. So, but I think the coach know better why he removed Dauda Sankare, not Modlamin Toure. And they are most very, very dangerous player who scored their goal against Kids United, Busumbala Kids. is also warming up. I think on that day he only made a touch and score, and he is warming up. And we are also seeing Gidda playing a decent football too, because we are seeing talent from their back, very dangerous. That should be a mistake, a very horrible mistake from the goalkeeper. Down ahead, but he could not able to score. As I was saying, Gidda also got talent. We see a very good players from this Gidda side. As I mentioned earlier, Haruna Koli, Modlamin Sise, Salif Balde, and Aliu Baji. They are absolutely playing for Gidda. They are doing what all Gidda people expect them to do. But I think what is lacking in this game is goals, because we are seeing how these teams are playing. They are absolutely giving all what they can do, but their strikers have something for their coaches. Kemo.
Very well, thank you so very much, Mamadou Obi Jallo. That would have been a horrible error there, as you have stated, from the goal from the Gidda youth team. That was a very dangerous play that they were trying to do, and then the goalkeeper had to clear the ball off the Fortune's player, where the ball was headed by Sini Drame, the latest substitute for the Fortune side. As you have said, I think we were on the same mind. When I saw Sini Drame on the touch, I thought it was going to be Molamin Ture who will be making out. I was not thinking about Sankare, but nonetheless, the coaches knows best, or they know why. They will need to replace a certain player in the field, even if those players are mostly seen as one of the most dangerous players, or most of the most scary players their teams have. They still try to bring them out for one reason or the other. And I believe it's a very genuine reason that the coach for the Fortune side tries to, withdraw Dauda Sankare, and then the play continues. Molamin Dabo Sentinel clears his line, but the ball rolls over the touch for a throw into the Gidda Youths FC side. Gidda to execute that through Silfo Botang, who sends 0-1 inside the area, a header away, and another throw in here, but this time to the Fortune Football Academy. Fortune will be making another substitutions here. Now it is Molamin Ture who makes way for the number 10 for the Fortune side, Marlan Jambang. Perhaps both of the wider players for the Fortune side were on the list for the coach to be withdrawn, but we have seen Dauda being withdrawn first, and in a couple of minutes we have also seen Molamin Ture also been withdrawn here. Now Makode places the ball inside the area. That was a beautiful crossfield pass to Conte, who Conte plays the ball back to. Now Mustafa squares the ball to Makode, but the first shot wasn't a very good one. Now Baji, who tries to play the ball to his player, but was not a very good one. Gidda tries to make a crossfield pass here, but that could not connect anyone. We are also going to see Gidda making two substitutions shortly. The number 10 will be coming in. Alaji Drame and Bakari Baji will soon make their way inside the area and will also inside the pitch, and then they will also have their fair share of this particular contest between Gidda and Fortune Football Academy. Foul against Babukar Job for the Fortune Football Academy on Molamin Sise, not Molamin Sise. This time is Haruna Koli who goes to the ground. Molamin Sise has switched his position with Haruna Koli. Now the injured player who was just fouled Haruna Koli makes way for the number 11 Bakari Baji. There is going to be another substitution, and also Molamin CCA will also make way for the number 10 for Gidda side, Alaji Drame. Both coaches have withdrawn their wider players, wider attacking players, as you say. They have seen Fortune first withdrawn their wider attacking, two of their wider attacking players, and now Gidda youth have also withdrawn their two wider attacking players. Gidda will soon be introducing Mohammed Danso, also the number 17 will also be making way, will also be introduced soon into this particular contest. Malan Jambang chases, heads the ball inside the area, but that was beautifully defended there by Gidda Yusuf for Bojan, who sends in a low one to Baji. Aliu is now on one-on-one with the goal. He tries to go solo. He had two other options that he could go in for, but he tries to go solo and then power the ball inside the area. But as ever reliable, Sekou for the Fortune side was well positioned, and then he catches that ball, and then currently he is on the ground. Sekou will be receiving treatment from the medical team that are currently here. As I have earlier mentioned, this particular game is being officiated by Abdullah Sisi as the center referee, and then he's been assisted by Abubakar Toure and Nimaso as the first and second assistant referees, and Sisao Jame as the fourth assistant referee. Now the number 18 for the Gidda youth side, Yaya Balajo, the veteran Balajo, and also the most senior player on the pitch for this particular day, is making way for Mohammed Danso as the third substitute for the Gidda Youth FC Football Club. Balajo makes way for Mohammed Danso of Gidda. Sekou is back on his feet, and he will continue to be in goal for the Fortune side. He plays the ball to his captain Samba Baji. Samba, who is currently playing in an unusual position, plays the ball to Molamin Kote now to Seni Drame. Drame now Seni tries to go solo, but the goalkeeper wasn't interested in going for that particular ball because he knows that the ball was going outside the area. We have a little over 10 minutes here for this particular game to come to an end, and if any of these sides here is not able to break the deadlock before the ending of this particular contest, so the game has to be pushed onto the post-match shootout, where at least one of the sides here must make sure they win this particular contest for them to get their way into the quarter-final stage of this particular tournament. Are you foreseeing a post-match penalty shootout to be the divider for this particular two teams, or you foreseeing a goal here before this regular time ends?
Absolutely. I am not saying the game is going to penalty shootout, but the way these players are playing is likely. The likelihood is this game is heading to penalty shootout, because as I said earlier on, we are just seeing that we are not seeing creativity in front. We are just seeing the football at the middle of the park, but not in front. Teams will connect from the back line to the midfielders. Then going forward from this midfield to the strikers is always a problem for these two sides, because we see both teams made each two changes but yet still it's like those new players did not connect yet, or they did not warm as they're supposed to, because they have been brought to do something, but they are not doing that. We only see Seni Drame for Fortune trying to make that long shot, but the shot went wide, and the new entrance for Gidda Youth 2, Mohamed Danso, tried the same, but both could not able to achieve what they were targeting. So the likelihood of this game is 75% that it is going to be penalty shootout will be the decider of this encounter, because defenders are doing their job, the strikers are somehow sleeping, they are not waking up. So Kemo, the likelihood of this game is going to be penalty shootout.
Thank you very much, Mohammed Mamadou Bijalo, for those brilliant analysis into this particular contest. We are currently into the 29 minutes of this particular encounter between Gidda Youth Football Club and Fortune Football Academy. As earlier on stated, Gidda is being guided by Adamas Cham and Musa Sow as the head and assistant coach. Fortune's Babukar Job isn't able to continue. Makode is being withdrawn. Makode Jasi is being withdrawn, and that of Babukar Job have been withdrawn. And then we have seen the latest introduction of Salifu Jame in the right back position for the Fortune side in place of Babukar Job, and Makode is also been withdrawn and been replaced by the youngster Juma Juf. Juma Juf has also been introduced now. Gidda won a free kick and then wins a free kick, and then the ball has been cleared by Kujabi for the throw to the Gidda side, sends another one inside the area. Fortune heads away. Fortune clears their line now. Number 16 for the Fortune side goes to the ground. Musa Bojang, foul awarded to him. Sekou Jeng to execute that for the Fortune side. Sekou Jeng to execute that for the Fortune side. We're going for a long ball. Sekou Jeng sends in a short one to Bah, who sends no one inside the area. Gidda heads away. Bojang chases, plays the ball back, but Gidda heads again. Bojang again clears his line for the Fortune side. Handball. Again, Siri for Bojang for the Gidda Youth side now. Now the first ties here are currently on. Long ball there to Seni Jame from Mustafa Sedi. Corner awarded to Fortune in the last 5 minutes of this particular encounter. We have 4 minutes plus additional time here to be played before the center referee will bring an end to this particular contest. Sends inside the area. Fortune, will they be able to capitalize on this Gidda clears their line, and then Fortune will have to look for another chance here. The ball was cleared away for a safety play there by Bojang Musa for the Fortune side. Now Gidda plays the ball now. Jasi, who places the ball to his new entrance number 18, but the ball eludes him. Now Manjang Malang Jamban tries to double pass his marker, but he was dispossessed there. Now Gidda tries to go on counter-attacking football. Player goes to the ground, number 11, the newly introduced Bakari Baji. Gidda wins a foul inside their own area, inside in the center circle. In the center circle, the goalkeeper is coming to take this one. Sends inside the area for Sekuteng. He catches. You can see the reaction from the bench of Gidda Youth, expecting that ball was going inside the area, inside the net for them to celebrate, but Njuma penalized for a foul on Yankuba Baji. We are going to see 2 minutes of additional time here after the regulation time that are signaled by the central referee Abdullah Sise. Fortune clears their line. Now they are on a counter-attack through Njuma. Njuma table passes marker, skillfully done. There Njuma goes to the ground, but he collects the ball again. Njuma turns, goes to the ground, foul on Njuma against Aliu Baji for the Gidda Youth side. Mustafa Sedi plays the ball quickly to the captain Samba. Samba squares the ball in the far end to Modlamin Dabo. Dabo controls, beautifully done there. Dabo crosses the ball inside the area. Now Modlamin Conte tries to dribble past his marker, but the ball was Gidda is still defending very well against this Fortune side here. Modlamin Dabo is now on the ball. Modlamin will try to send the ball inside the area. He plays the ball to Jambang, who tries to go on solo, but the goalkeeper for the Gidda side was in trouble by that, and then he sends in along one inside the area. Fortune clears, and then Modlamin regains position for the Fortune side, places the ball to Samba. Now the center referee got the last touch on the ball, and the ball has to be an advantage has to be played by the center referee to the Gidda Youth side. He places the ball down for Jasi. Jasi sends the long one inside the area. Fortune heads. Gidda to defend like a collision here between two of Gidda players. The player is still on the ground. Fortune tries to play quick through Juma, but the player is still on the ground. Already we have exhausted 35 minutes into this particular encounter, and it is 2 minutes of the added time here that we will be playing towards the ending of this. 2 minutes for Fortune to stay on to this or try to open up the lead here, and 2 minutes for the Gidda Youth FC as well to defend and also try to open up the lead here into this particular contest. So let's see which of the sides here will be able to break the deadlock before the time ends, or are we going to see this particular game moving to a post-match penalty shootout for a decider. Modlamin Dabo to take the throw for the Fortune side. He plays the ball to the captain Samba, who places the ball to his defensive partner Babukar Ba plays to the new entrance. Salifu Jameu plays the ball inside the area, but that wasn't a very good pass, and then Gidda capitalized on a counter-attack in football, but Sekou Jeng had to clear the danger for the Fortune side. Another substitution here to be made. Gidda youths will introduce Lamin Fofana. Gidda youths will introduce Lamin Fofana. Lamin Fofana will be introduced here. Will be coming in place of the number 5 Aliou Badji for the Gidda youth side. He has been an integral figure for this Gidda youth side into this particular game. He has given a lot. Now the play continues, and Lamin Fofana makes his way inside the area, and then that ball eludes everybody, and the ball rolls over the touch. And the final whistle between Fortune and Gidda Youth got ended in a barren scoreline at the Brigava Box Bar Mini Stadium. The game solely will be decided from the post-match penalty shootout. Mamadou Jallow, the game seemingly is now going for the post-match penalty shootout here after the regular time of play here. Your assessment, overall your assessment of the game?
I think it was a hard-fought game for both sides, because both players give it all in the 90 minutes. Now, what your team? So I think Fortune had been winning on penalty shootout. So that being the case, Gidda side will be very, very much prepared going into this penalty shootout, because they will know the Fortune goalie is somebody who can save penalties. So their penalty takers will be very, very cautious. He will be very, very mindful whenever they are going to take a penalty game.
Very well, Mamadou Jallow. This game will now be settled from the post-match shootout. One of the sides here must go home with this victory to book their way to the quarterfinals of Brikama Summer Nawettan this season. The two netminders for the Kujabi and Sekou Jeng will also have an integral role that they will be playing into this post-match shootout. Will also have an integral part that they will be playing here, the two netminders in Sekou Jeng and Fode Kujabi. Now the players as well, both sides will be hoping that their players are on their fine shape for them to be able to do the needful into this particular contest. After failing to decide the game from the post-match penalty shootout, now one of the sides here must win from the spot here. Now the number 2 for the Gidda youth side will be the first taker of the penalties here, Saliu Balde. Saliu Balde. Saliu Balde. Saliu Balde will be executing the first penalty into this particular contest for the Gidda youth side. Saliu Balde up against Sekou Jang here. Saliu is also the captain for the Gidda youth side. He has been playing for this Gidda side for a long time now. Saliu against Sekou Jang. Saliu against Sekou Jang. Saliu, as the captain for the side, takes the responsibility. He's been given the green light. Saliu against Sekou Jang. Saliu comes, scores. Beautifully placed in there by Saliu Balde for the Fortune side. Now Samba Baji, also the captain for the Fortune side, will also be taking the responsibility. Mamadou Jallo, a well taken penalty from Saliu.
I think this is what I said before the starting of this penalty. I think all the kickers will be very, very mindful, because looking, hadn't been that the ball was not at the top corner, the goalkeeper saw the direction of the goal and he followed, but the ball was right top of the corner. That's helped this kicker to score. If not, the goalkeeper will have a touch of the ball.
Now Samba Baji, Samba moves, also scored. Beautifully done there by him as well. Now Gidda youths will be having their second penalty taker. The number 6 for them, Babukar Samura, Bubakar Samura. Bubakar Samura is the second penalty taker for the Gidda youth side. Samura now given the green light against Sekou Jang, scores. Samura also scored against Sekou Jang. Now the newly introduced Seni Drame. Seni Drame, will he be able to replicate what his captain has done? Samba Baji. Let's see Seni Drame, who's also been selected to be part of the Brikama zonal team for this year's West Coast zonals. He had some minutes that he had played in yesterday's game. Seni now against Kujabi Fode. Seni now. Seni scores. Mamadou Jallo, we have seen 4 penalties here and 4 goals from the penalty spot.
A very, very beautiful penalties we are seeing. So interesting. Goalkeepers are making effort, but I think the players are hitting these balls powerfully, because if not, this goalkeeper of Gidda might have a touch of the ball, but the ball went with power. That's also help the player to score this goal. And it is going to be the third kick of Gidda.
Yes, the latest entrance into this particular game, Molamin Fofana. I believe he's introduced for this against Sekuja. Molamin Fofana against the stand bar. He loses that. And he is the latest substitute Molamin Mamadou Bijalo. He just came in as the last substitute for the Gidda side. He's been introduced for this albeit, but in the end, I mean, he squandered that ball.
I think it was a beautiful taken penalty, but denied by the stand post. Hit the post with power, and I'm seeing some nervousness in these fortune penalties takers, because before the number 17 this striker will get up to take the penalty, he was sitting, his fellow players asked him to go, and let's wait and see whether he will able to score or not.
Very well, now Molamin Conte against Fode. Conte scores beautifully down there by Conte. Now 3 goals to 2 in favor of the Fortune side here. 6 penalties have been taken. 3 well executed by Fortune and 2 well executed by the Gidda youth side, and then 1 lost from the latest entrant Molamin Fofana, and then now Mohamed Esbaji, the defender, takes the responsibility. Mohamed Esbaji takes the responsibility for the Fortune side now. For the Gidda side, as you say, Mohamed Esbaji giving the green light against Sekou Jeng. Mohamed against Sekou Jeng. Mohamed places the ball well, sends the goalkeeper in the wrong direction. In 3-3. Now it is going to be the turn of Mustafa Sedi now for the Fortune side. Mustafa to take the free kick for Fortune. Mustafa will take the free kick for the Fortune side. It's currently on 3-3. Gidda lost 1 out of the 4 that they have taken. Now this is the free kick for the Fortune side, who have scored only 3. Mustafa now Sedi. He walks towards the ball. Mustafa Sedi places the ball well. That was a beauty of a penalty.
I think it is beautiful. It's like Fortune always a trend for this penalty, because looking most of their game they able to win it on penalty shootout, and today also they are on the verge of it. Just few goals for Fortune. A win, a lose is a win for Fortune, and a score win. A score and a score is a win for Fortune too.
Very well, a lose is a win for Fortune, and a score a win for Fortune as well. Now Bakari against Sekou Jeng saves. Sekou Jeng again. Once again a hero for the Fortune side. He has qualified his team to the quarter-final of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan League. He has been the hero of the Fortune side whenever they are in the post-match penalty shootout to decide who will sail their way through. Sekou Jeng again being the hero for the day for the Fortune side. Fortune have won from the post-match from the penalty shootout on by 4 goals to 3 from the post-match penalty shootout. Thank you all for watching.